Welcome to the channel. This is Yuglo Fashion. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, I would like to show you how to make the shock collar that I did in my previous class. Though in the previous video I made shock collar Bubu dress and I received some comments like you should have shown the video of how you cut the collar. So I decided to make this video because of that. First of all, I've drafted the basic bodice pattern on this paper, on this pattern paper. So I just use this as the front and this as the back pattern. So in the previous video I mentioned that if you are cutting the front, you should, for the lap, you should use 2 inches instead of the ½ inch I used. So that's the part for the lap. After cutting this, you know, I added another fabric, which is the red fabric I added on the at the front. Sorry. So first of all, you cut that out. So in order to cut the additional fabric, which is the doll face that I used, you place your pattern on the front pattern that you've cut and measure 4 inches. That's the additional fabric. The additional fabric, the accurate measurement should be 4 inches, but because of the lap, you have to add the 2 inches extra for the lap, which makes it 6 inches. Just follow what I'm doing, you will get it clearly. So you will measure 6 inches instead of the 4 inches. The first 2 inches is for the lap, the way they will lap on each other at the neckline. Then the remaining 4 inches is the additional material that will be, the additional fabric that will be showing on top of the fabric. Then the next thing is to trace out. After cutting the straight part, the 6 inches, the next thing is to trace out the neckline the way I did just now. Trace it out, then you fold this other edge with ½ inch. It does not really matter if it doesn't reach the edge of the neckline. It's okay the way it is now. Now for the collar, which is the main business of the day, I told you that you measure around the neckline of the back bodice. So the circumference of the neckline of the back bodice is 5. You know, it's folded into 2, so that's why I'm able to use that 5. And the distance, I mean the measurement I use for the neckline is 4.5 by 1, and I measure 4.5 by 9 for the front bodice. So I placed the back bodice aside. You know, I said I've measured it. I've measured the circumference of the neckline. You know, it's folded into 2. So I just measure it the way it's folded. That's why I realized the 5.5 inches for the neckline of the back. So I'll be adding that to the front pattern. So I'll be starting from this angle. Sorry, I'm having issue with the paper. The fan is just blowing it away, so I have to set it well. Now after placing it on top of each other, I now measure the 5 inches, the 5.5 inches, which is the measurement of the back neckline. So I'll roll it to the edge of the sleeve. You can see how it is. Then cut it out. So I place the paper aside, then tape this together. Tape the 2 together on each other. After taping, I placed it back on the remaining pattern paper. Then I measure 10 inches. So you can use 9.5, you can use 10, but let it not be more than 10 so that it doesn't look too big. 10, 9.5, now either way around, those figures are still okay, the inches are still okay. So then after that part, I traced out the neckline. Now you know I've added both the front neckline and the back neckline together. Now I've added everything together. Then I try to trace it out on my pattern paper. So at this edge I measure 3 inches. You can do 2.5, you can do 3, it doesn't matter. Then you just cuff it this way. It's very easy. Now you are done with the cape. Cut it out. So for the 5.5, you know you will still add, you will still stitch. This is just one part. Like I said, I folded the back bodies into 2 and I folded the front bodies into 2 as well. So this is just one part of the cape. You will still cut another part which you will join together. So like you notice, you can see the way it is now. In the previous video I cut like 4 pieces. That's because I used the same fabric to turn each other. So the next thing is just to separate the back body's neckline from the front. Now this is what it looks like, and this is the front placed on each other, and this is the back wide opened. So you stitch half here, half on both sides, which means it has reduced the inches of the shoulder or the neckline. And also when you join the cape at the middle, it will also reduce the half inch that you stitch at the shoulder. And then you stitch it around this way. So thank you very much for watching this video to the end. I hope I've been able to explain well how to cut the cape. I would like you to try it. Thanks to everyone that commented on the previous video. I love you. Stay blessed, and let your comments keep coming in. Thanks for the encouragement. God bless you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.